All right, so we're dealing with acids and bases, so we're going to be dealing with pHs today. pH just means a log scale of hydrogen or a log scale of hydroxide. Hydroxide is what we use for bases, and pH is what we use for acids, although both can be on both scales, which you'll see in a moment. Now, if it tells me the concentration, that's what those brackets mean in this unit, of the hydrogen ion, or sometimes called the hydronium ion, is 1 times 10 to the negative 5. They're going to want you to find out what is the pH. Okay? So on your calculator, you are going to put this number in first. Okay? Now on the Casio, that would be 1, and then this times 10 to the x button. And then you would put in negative, which is over here, and 5. Don't use the minus sign or it's gonna mess it up. Go ahead and hit answer, and that can help you figure out, did it do it right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 zeros, so it did input it right. And then what you need to do from that is now take the log of your answer. So it's going to be the log of 1 times 10 to the negative 5. So I'm going to hit the log button, and then I need to go back and add back in that answer. So down at your bottom, you hit the answer button and the parenthesis, and it gives me negative 5. Last thing I need to do, change that sign. Negative log 1 times 10 to the negative 5 equals 5. And if you notice, you could just pull it in some cases directly off of what they give you, because that 5 is going to transfer down here in absolute value form. But sometimes it's not going to be a 1. So each time do this process so you get familiar with your calculator. Okay, the pOH is a little bit easier because pH plus pOH equals 14. So if we give you 1, you can always find the other. In this case, we got the pH of 5. So 5 plus pOH equals 14. So I know 5 plus something equals 14. I know the pOH is going to be equal to 9. Now, what if they want us to go the other way around? I want to know the concentration of the hydroxides, but I only got the concentration of the hydroniums. You would go through this whole process, and then what's nice about this direction is you're just going to write 1 times 10 to the negative, and then you're going to put your answer of the pOH. So 1 times 10 to the negative 9 is your answer. Okay? So if they ask for the concentration of hydrogen, you would do the same thing. 1 times 10 to the negative, and then your answer of your pH. Just make sure you're switching that sign, because pH is a really tiny scale, so you need to have that negative in there.